Hi there. Check, check, check. All done.
Keep it down.
Let me check right here.
What do you think? Make us proud. Forgot what I was doing. Earth's a good place. Worth fighting for. All runs together, doesn't it? Maybe just me. All runs together, doesn't it? Maybe just me. Don't stop fighting. We all appreciate it. All runs together, doesn't it? Maybe just me. Forgot what I was doing. Don't stop fighting. We all appreciate it. Forgot what I was doing. Solving problems out in the world, huh? Good for you. I can help you. Weren't you just here, Guardian? Plenty here for wherever the war takes you.
I'm good on a break.
Let's talk. I can help you.
Caught another one smuggling worm spore out to the city. Okay, wait, what? Oh.
I heard you were looking for something.
Some kids were playing Guardians and Cabal. Somehow the Vex are behind the Red.
Yep, it's me. I'm heading over to docking in 6.
Crowd's gathering up ahead, Guardian.
There
Leaving
is
with
hope
Canopy.
for humanity yet. With Guardians.
Tower, can you repeat that? My feed dropped. Oh, come on. Tower, can you repeat that? My feed dropped.
So done.
Can't believe I Tower, can you repeat that? My feed
I must
dropped.
admit, Guardian,
Whoa.
I'm very curious to see what you've got for me to crack open.
What is up, guys? Rick Cacus here, and today we are going to be showcasing the complete in-depth guide for how to get the Rat King exotic kinetic sidearm in Destiny 2. And so, let's get started. The Rat King sidearm is legitimately one of the craziest exotics I have ever seen. Its exotic ability is that this weapon actually gets more powerful depending on how many members of your fire team also have this weapon. Stacks all the way up to 6 times if you want to run it in a raid, which of course is going to be really interesting to see how powerful this thing gets in strikes, in PvP, and of course in the raid. Now, interestingly, upon testing this weapon, it was found out that it isn't just a blanket clause, but rather you actually have to be within a certain distance of other Rat King users. You can actually see in the background gameplay, the Rat King will glow when my teammate who also has it equipped is nearby, and it'll stop glowing when he is out of the radius where the effect is taking place. So just keep that in mind. But the question remains, how do you get the Rat King exotic sidearm? Now, the first thing you're going to need to do is complete the main campaign in Destiny 2. Once you have done all of the main story missions, you will then unlock world quests for each of the different locations. To get the Rat King specifically, you have to go to Titan. So again, once you complete the campaign, simply open your destinations and then go to Titan. There's going to be a special blue quest that wasn't there before that has now shown up, and the quest line is called Enemy of My Enemy. Now, very importantly, it is indeed a quest line. You're going to have to do several of these blue world quests in order to actually acquire the Rat King exotic. So, once you've completed all of the different quests within this quest line, you're going to get to a very end quest. Essentially, you're chasing a fallen captain. Now, at the very end, you actually have a scenario where there's the fallen captain and a hive captain, and you kill the hive captain, you have the opportunity to kill or save the actual fallen captain. Now, I chose to save the fallen captain. I'm not entirely sure this is actually required to get the Rat King. It's probably just the completion of the quest, but if you want to be safe, let the fallen captain live at the very end. In any event, once it is complete, you're going to get a unique item called Rat King's Crew. This is going to start you off on your quest to get this exotic weapon. Now, this item is going to take up a slot in your kinetic weapons, and when you go over it, you can see it's a riddle. The Rat King's Crew runs to and fro. Good girls and boys know where to go. Pick up your toys and darn with your socks. On errands of woe, on errands we walk. Old children's rhyme. So we're not going to go through and read and decode what each line means. Rather, I'm just going to tell you what each step actually entails you doing. For example, this first step is just to do 3 different patrol missions. Now that's a little bit important. Patrol missions actually are not available normally within the game. You have to complete the story campaign, and then you have to specifically do the patrol mission given out by Cayde. This is also a blue mission, as you can see here, called Patrols, and it's available on the European Dead Zone. Again, you have to complete this quest to have access to the normal patrol missions. They're just the beacons, stuff like kill a certain amount of enemies or kill dregs to get a certain item, and so on. You have to do 3 of those as a fire team in order to complete this part of the Rat King step. Now that very last point, as a fire team, is extremely important. Again, you have to complete this quest to have access to the normal patrol missions. They're just the beacons, stuff like kill a certain amount of enemies or kill dregs to get a certain item, and so on. You have to do 3 of those as a fire team in order to complete this part of the Rat King step. Now that very last point, as a fire team, is extremely important. To do any of these steps, you have to be in a fire team of presumably people who also have the Rat King's Crew. So make sure that when you are going out to do this quest, have some people along that are willing to do it with you. And although that can certainly be very annoying if you can't find a team to actually go and get this exotic, it certainly fits thematically for what the Rat King is all about, getting more powerful when you have a fire team. In any event, we move on to the second stage of the Rat King's quest. This stage is going to require you and your fire team to complete 2 public events anywhere. Now once you've completed your second public event, you're going to see the Rat King icon appear again. It's going to have a new riddle and a new objective. That new objective this time is going to be to complete 2 Crucible matches, or potentially win 2 Crucible matches. My team won both their matches, so I'm pretty sure it's just complete, but if you lose and don't gain progress, that's why you're going to have to get a win. Simple as that. But it is 2 Crucible matches. Quick play works perfectly. Alright, so you've completed the world quest on Titan. You've done 3 patrol missions with your fire team, as well as 2 public events and 2 Crucible matches. What comes next? Well, the next step is by far the hardest part. It's really going to limit a lot of players from being able to go and get this exotic, but if you can accomplish this, you'll be one